What is up, guys? This is King Cards. Welcome back to another episode of King of Amalur.
Ah, a waterfall. That's lovely. What in blazes to offer? The details are exquisite. You obviously know them well.
Is this supposed to be the she? Trying to open up with some spells. Let's throw a bit of magic at it. Okay. What, you death? Oh, that's the new god, right?
Something is terribly wrong. Ahead, I sense another's presence in the trial. Dissonance, growing, cannot.
Where am I?
Sorceress?
What is this place?
Who are you?
Dark Empyrean. I cannot remember. I cannot remember anything. And you. I smell death on you, child. Why have you summoned me here?
Why are you
I
here?
am the Dark Empyrean, and I will not be bound by you or those you serve. I could kill you now, but I have plans for those who watch from the shadows. Now be gone.
Ow! What the fuck? Oh. Oh god. What the hell happened?
Such power. One moment we were linked, sustaining the magic of the trial, and then an arc of energy, the likes of which I have never seen, burst from you. 3 mages lay dead, and 2 have fled screaming. I know the trial is not meant to be shared, but what in Lyria's name happened?
Is the trial real?
A difficult question. The purpose of the spell is to confront the focus, in this case you, with a force representative of his or her potential. How it goes about this is, well, uncertain. The magic finds a way. So I must ask, what happened in your trial? What did you encounter?
A woman masked in
woman?
shadow.
Masked in shadow? I will need to consult my books. Perhaps later we can discuss the details. For now, we have dead to bury and missing mages to find. As for the formalities, you have proven yourself worthy in the trial of initiation. In the name of the Scholia Arcana, I hereby confer unto you the title of Neophyte. Welcome to the Order. Come speak to me when you're ready to be of use.
Magic.
It is a wondrous world we have been graced with.
Neophytes.
And among its marvels is the force of magic that builds in strength every day. We have a responsibility to know what these forces are, so that we may better control it.
Scholia Arcana.
Ah, yes. Newly welcomed applicants are known as neophytes. In time, those who have progressed to handling certain amounts of responsibility may become docents. Particularly gifted members may one day reach the rank of adept. They are traditionally the agents of the Scholia Arcana, to whom great tasks may be entrusted. A very few may reach the rank of savant. These are the leaders of the Order, and they yield only to one, the Art Sage.
Initiation trial.
Oh, right. You passed. Up until the point where all hell broke loose, you were even doing well. Not that we expected anything less.
What is my next assignment?
I am sending you to the ruin of Aod, to the south. There, the element of fire thrives as though it has a life of its own. After your initiation trial, the magic in Aod shifted. I believe this magic is tied to you, Initiate. Confronting it might yield some answers. He is, one of the most gifted sage-crafters we have produced in generations. Wherever he may be, I hope he is safe and will soon return to the fold.
History of Aod.
Priests of Raykor have long sealed Aod from entry, but we know it to be an ancient ruin. If you're interested in the details, read Velthilian Carr's Aod, the Mythos of Mayhem. I'm sure our library has a copy.
What can I expect from Aod?
Followers of Raykor dwell within. They have quite the affinity for fire, as do other creatures found there. As for what may be causing the recent swelling in power emanating from the ruin, your guess is as good as mine.
Nuala Ignis.
It does not surprise me that Nuala survived the backlash of power that killed 3 of her brethren. From the first day of her novitiate, she demonstrated an insatiable curiosity and remarkable talent. But now, I can't help but wonder if we pushed her too hard.
Priests of Raykor.
Somewhat self-destructive cultists who worship the arcane aspects of fire. They frequent places they believe blessed by Raykor, and do not welcome trespassers. Where
That's
did I
pleasant.
put my quill?
That was pretty on point. That was pretty damn good. Fights ring.
Oh, yes, welcome.
Hang on. Mythos of Mayhem by Belphilion Carr. Introduction. Fire, that essence which invigorates the imagination of the mind, yet stifles the growth of the natural, is both a weapon and a tool, a source of fascination to all people. Who can help but be mesmerized by the intricacies within a dancing flame? From this single element sparks the spirit of life. For ages, few have understood its potential, and fewer still have mastered the art of controlling its starved nature. Yet there is a place in the Feylands where it is not only studied but worshipped, for within Aod there exists a special connection to this otherworldly power. Indisputably, Aod is the prime nexus of the living flame. In this volume, I will give a brief history of the legendary sanctum and elucidate the mysteries surrounding this ruin. Part 1. Jesus. The Mythos. The beginnings of Aod are shrouded by the darkness of ages past. According to legend, the temple was a place of communion with Reikor, the god of fire. Before the coming of the architect, the She was a panoply of disparate elemental energies. When the architect first came upon the She, he was nearly consumed by a magical wild inferno. He sought to quell the raging fire and diverted the waters of the She so that they would fall upon the inferno. The flames extinguished, he would see the inferno was actually a sanctum of fire. The tale ends with the architect then turning to shape the rest of the She. The earliest recorded mention of Aod comes from the histories of the Durek-Alfar War. According to the Dokalfar historian Ormond, during the Durek invasion of Alfar lands, a portion of the Durek army came across a glowing temple carved from stone at the foot of a waterfall. The Durek contingent, being a warlike and foolhardy tribe, entered and disappeared within the depths of the temple. It is possible that the glowing temple in question was any number of ruins found throughout Alantarth. However, earlier, when writing of the Durek army's route, Ormond describes their trespassing of a sacred Fey place, an enormous tree, unlike any others found within the enchanted Fey forest. This would be Cairnirlim, the ring of Kiozai, found in the She and well within half a league of Aod. The next possible mention of Aod is found in Fey lore, through a verse in the Withering War. And Issa planted the gardens after the storm, and nurtured the court of summer by the ruins of fire. Here we find a reference to the ruins of fire near Issa and the court of summer. And taken figuratively, it is an obvious reference to the lands destroyed during the Withering War. However, if a literal interpretation is made, then this must be a direct reference to Aod. The only other eligible ruins near Issa are either lost to us completely, or Arduath and Rundemir. Both Arduath and Rundemir are more distinctly hollows of Fey design rather than a set of ruins. Neither have any connection with fire, nor any known history of being burned during the events of the Withering War. Therefore, this phrase must be in reference to Aod. Ewald, in her works on the Withering War, explains that it occurred shortly after the Order of Ash established the universal principles of magic. Already, then, is Aod known as a ruin rather than intact. This further supports the theory that Aod is centuries older than most ruins found within Dalantarth proper. Given that Ormond specifically describes Aod as a temple rather than a ruin, we can surmise the timeline for Aod's ruination to be sometime between the Durek-Alfar War and the formation of the Almain Kingdom some 1100 years later. Damn. I will return. Tit kills crew of hanged men, roll notorious buccaneers in their own right before choosing to sail with the pirate king.
Greetings.
Right.
How goes the search?
2 copies of Aod?
Goodbye!
I'm gonna pick that one up anyways. Add it to my own library.
Welcome back, neophyte. How may I help you?
Augur 10.
I'm a docent. Some of my specific duties are being responsible for visitors as well as aiding neophytes such as yourself.
Scholia Arcana.
As you will discover during your time here, the Scholia Arcana is a venerable, illustrious order. If you wish to learn more, I suggest the library in Rathir.
Isa.
Despite Jorum's frustrations, the wild magic of the Fae can be channeled in the most extraordinary ways. It is a great honor for us to be granted a place among them.
I'm sure you already told me this.
We receive a great variety
So?
of applicants here, from Almain to Docklefar. The Fae, however, rarely show interest.
Planning on doing any work in the Scholia Arcana? Better take care to stock up. Pleasure doing business.
Keep all of your weapons sheathed and do not use magic.
What the hell? Okay.
Peacocks, all of them.
Squire Brio.
Oh, excellent. Another... Oh, a mortal. I don't think I could... Well, perhaps I might. Yes, of course. Why not? You, Dustling, how would you like to make some of your shiny, bright metal? What's it called? Ah, yes, gold. How would you like some of that?
All of
I
appointments.
enjoy my role as steward, but my fear of Lady Olana overshadows any pleasure I might find in the tasks assigned to me. She is quite critical.
My King Tatarian.
Well, I've never met him, of course. Such an honor is not granted to squires. But they say he is quite incredible. As tall as a tree and radiating a great light, as though a sun burned within him. The birds sing to herald his glory.
Olana.
She is well suited to her role as the Lady of Receivership, as she enjoys judging the worth of others. She has assessed me as well, and I have been found lacking.
Looks like you're getting fucking bullied, my guy.
I
Squire
am
Brio.
steward of the High King's List and apprentice to the Lady of Receivership. Olana will be so displeased once she finds out I failed her so.
The understyle.
Few dustlings ever make their way to these gardens. I believe they fear us, as they fear the elements. As they should. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you not like to be called dustlings?
I couldn't give a shit, but someone's probably going to be upset by it. What do I need to do?
My role is with the Hall of Appointments, to prepare visiting ambassadors and dignitaries to meet with the Court of Summer. Right now, there are 4 terrible, regal lords and ladies that wish to see High King Tatarian, but they are a fickle lot and require extra, handling. They must enter the font in a procession, but each has his or her own preferences, and I can't afford to offend any of them.
I'll help you.
Wonderful. That's one less aggravation that demands my concern. Thank you, mortal. The dignitaries have been seen about the gardens, enjoying its many splendors. I will remain here and await your advice.
Where are the dignitaries?
Everywhere. Goronet is in the Hall of Appointments, but the others are all over the city. What a nightmare. Goodbye.
I marvel at how such diverse mortal races can coexist in one city. I wonder how long it will last. I marvel at how such diverse mortal races.
I've caught the voices of my old companions along the memory walk. Heard their whispers in passing.
Lyceum Grove.
Welcome to the Lyceum Grove, where the great font of Issa finds its source.
Strange magical dial appears to be connected to a series of roots in the Lyceum Grove. Can't be used, however, as it is locked to some brand of water-based enchantment. Neat. Yes. Forget I am here. Good.
You're a long way from Felltown. Welcome to the Lyceum Grove. I am Jackson. It is strange to see a mortal
Jackson.
so far from Felltown.
Oh, training.
Come see me again.
This one down. Dear
Please,
Alchemist,
look around. It is good for mortals to get out of Felltown and learn the ways of the Fae.
Felltown.
I enjoy the mortal world immensely. It adds such texture and color to our experience. Now and then you might find me in your dustling district, taking in the bustle.
Jackson.
I am the steward of tinctures and elixirs. A meaningless title, one I gave myself, actually. But my work is vital, as is my role, to test the font's magic.
Lyceum Grove.
This is where we watch over the font, the source of magic in the gardens of Issa. It is a fountainhead that is nourished for as long as this world has been. The font's flow can be measured, directed, and even regulated, depending on the needs of our people. Font Master Nomoran attends to these duties. He has the role of monitoring the font's flow throughout the city and the Feylands. His telling is not to be envied, as it is one of our most important.
The font.
Font Master Nomoran insists that everything flows as it should, yet I have seen his worry, and I feel the magic weakening. Strange forces are at work.
The understyle.
It may be difficult to believe, but the city was once inhabited only by Fae. The understyle consisted of everything growing beneath the font. Now this important section of the Isa is but a dark corner, all but forgotten. Goodbye.
Hello.
Hello. Love getting training. Hall of Appointments.
Welcome to the Hall of Appointments. If you wish to gain an audience with the High King, this is where you will prepare. Pretty evening, isn't it? If you'll be so kind as to not disturb us in our reverie, it is the least you can do.
Grand Mage Gornet.
Another steward? When did the gardens of Isa become such a teeming pot of nonsense? What is it?
What order should you enter?
Me? Well, my seniority dictates that I should be leading this procession, but my lame leg prevents me from taking my rightful place. I should bring up the rear. I will make it to Tartarean's throne, even if I have to crawl.
How do you really feel?
Great Huntress Heartwen should go first, leading us all. She's particularly like that. I would hate to anger her.
Heartwen first, Gornet last. What was your preference again?
I have seen more days than any of the others combined, and I'm slow because of it. I will watch from the back, thank you very much.
Thanks for talking.
Of course.
If this were my city, I'd want to hide it too. If the gardens of Isa ever fell, I cringe to think of the outcome.
Yeah, the falling city is cringe. That's the word. Yeah.
Your mortal ambassadors will not give up.
And pathetic. That is very, very insulting.
Mortals welcome. I do hope you are staying safe, stranger. I wouldn't want you to tear that skin of yours or leave it to disease. It is the only one you possess.
Hall of Appointments.
This is where those who seek an audience with the Summer Court must first make their claim. And once that claim is honored, I will prepare them for reception. The Fae fulfill roles in the telling, be it king or steward. If one wishes to ascend the heavens, one must abide by the laws of nature.
Mortals.
Your kind has tried for so long to gain access to this sacred place, to be near us. Yet here you all are, and I rarely see a single mortal in the understyle. What do they fear, I wonder?
Ulana.
I am the attendant of the court's list, and the lady of receivership. I am trained in all aspects of courtly customs and stand 12th closest advisor to the High King. Do visit me again.
Always in need of help.
The font's magic is too great to be possessed, but it
Shouldn't you be in Feltown? There is nothing of interest to you in the underside.
Pretty evening,
Outside
isn't it?
that, thank you.
If you'll be so kind as to not disturb us in our reverie, it is the least we can do.
Be warned. There is a peace in the gardens of Isa. No disturbance. Open displays of weapons.
The Fae like us to stay out of the understyle. That's their district. Our kind linger in the shadows of Feltown.
All must follow the peace edict. This is the rule in Isa.
We're friendly
friendly enough in Felltown, but we still like to keep our secrets.
Don't be shy.
Everyone is listening.
If you have any questions, hey, speak with Gryamar near the city entrance.
Turn away, mortal. The Den of Night is meant for the impudent. Your entrance shall be denied.
Den
It is
of
where
Night.
the brazen and unrepentant are sent to consider their crimes. Must I point out that the Den of Night's occupants are almost always mortals? They are given time to reflect, and when they are ready, they may brave the beasts of the Hollow to return to us here on the surface. It's a great privilege for mortals to reside in this, our most sacred dwelling. Try to deny your dustling impulses and resist from killing each other.
Setterloo.
My own telling has brought me here to the Gardens of Issa to act as one of its guardians and caretakers. I'll protect it from any threat, including you.
Buddy, if I decided to,
I do not
this
want
whole
to
city...
see you in here, Bart.
You said there were beasts. I want to kill those beasts. Oh, this is kind of a death sentence. No normal person is winning that fight. Cap of the Wanderer. Gotten so much better at that. Oh, right. Almost forgot. Hey, fuckheads. probably where you'd wake up first if you were imprisoned here. I have no idea what that's supposed to be marking. Ah, finally got me. Little shit.
Do not enter, Dustling.
Too late for that.
Welcome to the Mortal Tavern. I believe they call it Asker's Alley.
If you're looking to
Gertrude
drown your
Asker.
worries at the bottom of a bottle, this
Gertrude.
is the place for you. I'm Gertrude Asker, and this
Gertrude
is my establishment. But if you're looking for the Victor's Brew, we don't sell that in Asker's Alley, and you'll have to take your business elsewhere.
Asker's Alley.
The ambassadors requested that facilities be created where flesh and blood folks could put their feet up. Not that the Fae know what that means. So the Allmain approached my family about starting a tavern. The alley does well, but I'm no businessman.
Gardens of East.
I know better than to criticize the Fae. They call us children of dust. We treat them like people, but they're like no people I've ever met. This city has been here for thousands of years. Longer than that, even. It will be here long after we're gone.
Gertrude
I wouldn't
Asker.
say I ran from the war. I just don't need to know every little thing that's going on. There are other ways to help. Getting folks drunk is one of them.
Victor's Brew.
There's a brewery near Rathia that makes it. Very small, very secretive. But they've found their niche, that's for certain. Cheap and powerful. It's not a drink for the man who appreciates craftsmanship, tradition. It just helps the soldiers forget all they've been through.
Why don't you sell Victor's
It's
Brew?
the most popular drink in Amalur. At least it is now. My Asker's Ale used to be the preferred beverage, but every day brings more cancelled orders. My brother and I are working on a new drink, but it requires something special. Wait a minute. Maybe you could help. If you do, I could see to it that the merchants in Issa treat you well.
Count me
So
in.
here's what we're thinking. Bring back our grandmother's favorite Asker's Draft, a classic. The recipe
That
calls
says
for
Asker's
bristletongue
Drought.
seeds. And if you're talking rare ingredients, bristletongue tops the list. It's worthless for potions, but tastes fabulous. The problem is that the Fae control the use of bristletongue, as it's a product of the Font's waters. Talk to Jackson, their apothecary. He can probably get it for us.
Family recipe.
It's been in our family for 4 generations, since the days of Almir the Bold. Our grandmother entrusted us with the formula, and we made a fortune from it. But I'm afraid we've been replaced by a new drink. Almir the Bold was the first king of the Almain. He brought us out of lawlessness and misery. We've always wanted to name a drink after him.
Where is
He
Jackson?
spends his time in the Lyceum Grove in the understyle section of town. He's an odd duck, always crafting new tonics. Some advice? Don't drink any. See you soon.
Hello there, pretty. Come, talk a spell.
Riona helped.
Hey there, pretty. This is Asker's Alley, best tavern in Issa. Only tavern in Issa, of course, but you didn't know that, did you? If you're new in the city, I can help. I know everything. About the understyle, the embassy, the Scholia Arcana, you name it. I know it all.
Asker's Alley.
We provide your basic public service. Ale. And if drinking isn't your thing, then you can always stop by the Hexes game and back.
Bedroll.
Sure, we've got a place to sleep on the floor over there, but it'll cost you.
No thanks.
Fine, it's up to you.
Embassy Hall.
Oh, if I had the finery and manners, you wouldn't find me anywhere but the Embassy Hall. I'd even buy a title. But it's a dreadful place these days, what with the war. The Darklephar and Varani are practically at arms over their differences, and everyone speaks in a whisper. I prefer the United Merchants delegation. Those are my people.
Hall of Appointments.
Olana and her squire Brio, they have the good fortune to meet with all the nobles who visit the High King. A life of lords and ladies. Oh, that's the life for me.
Hexes.
So you want to brush up on your bad luck, do you? That game will do it for you, all right. Speak with Kali in the back.
Lyceum Grove.
Is that the one at the far end of the Understyle? Yeah, I think that's the place. Never been there, but folks say that's where the Fae make the waterfalls. You see, the city gets its magic from the water. They call it the fountain. Or is it the wellspring? I never remember. I'm sure it's just a story anyway.
Merchants Delegation.
When Issa first opened, the Alfar approached the humans about creating a shared shop, so people here could get their sundries. All of this was lost on the Fae, of course. Most of the United Merchants are good people, like Wystron and Gwenna, but that blacksmith's apprentice, Britt Codgan, he's a leech.
Olana.
Let me just say that I adore Olana. She's one of the few Fae that I've met face to face, and she couldn't be more pleasant. Such a pretty one.
Mariona helped.
The Askers took me in when my pa was killed in the war. That's been nearly 10 years. Now this is my home, pretty. It's where you'll find me every day and every night.
Scholia Arcana.
Oh, that's a sinister spot, isn't it? Even the Fae take a few extra steps to walk clear of there. Don't trust anyone in robes.
The Font.
Like I said, it's all magic to me. If the Fae said this city got its power from glowing purple antelopes, I'd probably believe them. I'm just a hostess.
The Understyle.
It's the Fae neighborhood on the other side of the city. There you'll find the Hall of Appointments and the Lyceum Grove. They don't mind if you go exploring in the Understyle, but I wouldn't suggest it unless you know your way around. The Fae can be easily offended.
And I am difficult to kill, so it cancels each other out.
Bye now.
Chat. If you see that rodent Britt Codkin, you tell him I'm coming. Trickster sold me a Fae Honor brand last week. Thing wouldn't cut a spinster's thread. Need more women here.
Don't be too impressed by all the nobles and ambassadors. Anyone can buy a title. They're available for a small sum in the embassy.
Callie Keen.
You look like one who enjoys a game of hexes. We mortals need something of our own here in Issa. Why can't it be gambling? If you don't know how, I can teach you.
Callie King.
What do you want to know about me for? Is this some kind of Fae interrogation? Keep your curiosity to yourself, friend.
Aren't you pleasant? Gardens of Issa.
Folks here have gold. That's enough for me. I don't care where I find myself, just so long as the people there are willing to pay.
Hexes.
Not much to do here in the Fae City, but lighten your pockets and have a good time doing it. But I jest. You have a lucky look about you, stranger.
Hexes, I'll play.
You had a look about you. Listen, all you need recall is these 6 cards here in my hand. Ace, deuce, 3, 4, 5, and the hex. First, you start with an ante. What'll it be?
What are the rules?
In my hand, there's an ace, deuce, 3, 4, 5, and a hex. 6 cards all mixed up. First round, you guess even or odd. If you're right on a hex or an ace, you take the pot and we're done. Right on any other, and it's on to the second hand. Hand number 2. I'll pull another card, guess if it's higher or lower than the first. Get it right, you win. Simple as that.
Place hand.
Bold, I like it. Now, will the card I draw be even or odd? Yes?
Even.
And it's a 4. You got it. Now what's your bet? Now that's some real coin on the table. Now, make your guess. Second card, higher or lower than the first?
Higher.
You choose higher? Well, it's a 3. Yes, let's. Right then. Bold, I like it. The card is a deuce. Yes, let's. Right then. Bold, the card is a deuce. Right you were. Now that's some real coin on. You choose higher? Well, it's a 3. That's higher, so you... Yes, let's. Bold, I like it. Now, will the card And it's a 4. You got it. Now what's your bet? Feeling the luck, aye? Well then, tell me. The next card. And the second card's a 5. I knew I had you hooked. What's your ante? Bold, I like it. And the draw is the hex. Take your winnings, you fortunate fool. I knew I had you hooked. Bold, I like it. Now, will the card... Oh, what's this? The hex. I knew I had you hooked. Bold,
Just trying to earn back what I
like
lost.
it.
Damn it.
Even? Ah, but I drew a 3. Yes, let's. Bold, I like it. Odd? Ah, but this here... Yes, let's. Bold, I like it. And the cards? A 5. Finished already.
Alright, alright.
Hexes, whose game? You'll be back.
Kicked my ass enough.
You should come by town later tonight. That's when we children of the dust really show the Fae what it means to live.
Now your turn.
Come here, pretty. Let me take a look at you.
I'm good, thanks.
What could you possibly want from me? I am Warlord Wenery, Lady of the Red Sands. I am not to be disturbed.
What order should you enter?
I am not petty, but I have limits, as do we all. I know I should lead the formation because of my position, but other, more tender individuals will insist otherwise. Whatever you do, do not make me walk behind the High Fae Mage Goronet. How shall I put this? He has an odor.
Pretty sure he has to be in the back. How do you really feel?
If you value this position, you will make sure Lord Setter is not behind Huntress Hartwin. She finds him despicable, as do I.
Okay. So, you want to be second. Let's see. Hartwin first, you second, Setter third, the other dude last.
My only request is that Lord Goronet follow far behind me. He and his stink belong together.
Thanks for talking.
Of course. But see that it doesn't happen again.
All these city quests.
May Lyriat, if this were my city, I'd want to hide it too.
Embassy Hall.
Welcome to the embassy. You will see that every race has a representative in the city, even yours.
Ambassador Calder.
Hello, I am Ambassador Calder of the Almain. We may be new to the region, but we are just as involved in matters of the Fae and the war.
Almain and Issa.
It is simply an honor to be here. We Almain are doing our part for the war effort, but there are plenty of other relationships to forge far from the battlefields.
Ambassador Calder.
Like most of my kin, I have humble roots. My parents were both trappers on the Snaketail River, feeding much of Whitestone Village back before it fell on hard times.
Embassy Hall.
Despite my position as lead ambassador to the Summer Court, I am an outsider. There is bad blood between some of the races. As a result, I try to steer my own course.
Bad blood.
I do not wish to speak ill of other diplomats, but Ambassadors Keen and Brenner of the Alphard and Varani are plotting against each other, as if we need more deception.
I buy a
The
title.
Almain are new to diplomacy, but there are still several powerful titles available for purchase.
Chief Projector, Warden of Light, High King's Guide. I like Warden of Light.
Like Almir the Bold, whomever carries this title must lead others along the righteous path. I proclaim you the Warden of Light. Carry on.
Commons Key Spring. Shit. Come on, forget I'm here. There you are. Ambassador Odvar.
Aren't you bold? This is the Varani wing of the embassy, and few venture here without being summoned. I'm Ambassador Odvar, he who bloodies the waters.
Ambassador Odvar.
I have served my people for 40 years, in war and in peace. Now I serve here, in the gardens. It is here where the important battles are fought. The Battle of Wills.
Embassy Hall.
I enjoy being this close to those I'm competing against. That's what this is, isn't it? A conflict in which we struggle to gain the ear of the Fae. As always, the Varani will triumph.
Felltown.
I have lived in less hospitable places. The Fae may not understand what it means to be mortal, but they certainly have an eye for beauty.
Varani and
The
Issa.
High King knows why we are here, yet he does nothing. Our people die at the hands of the Tuatha, Fae, but the Fae themselves show no remorse. Titarian and the Summer Court will know our anger, and they will aid us or perish.
Surrender my
Probably a
old
good
title.
idea. You don't want to attract too much attention to yourself.
What are the
For the most
what are
part, they're the
titles?
political equivalent of trinkets. Playthings that are bought and sold for status. Fae heralds will announce your presence, but that is all.
Can I buy a title?
The Varani allow the purchase of several titles for use in the gardens of Issa, but they are rare and should be worn with great respect.
Blood Doge, Guardian of Arms, Death's Cryptic Hand.
No skin from my nose. Your business is your own, as is mine. Stay out of my... This had better be worthy of my time. The Varani and Issa have many Stay out of my way.
Do you have business with the
Ambassador Brenner.
Varani?
Court of
They
Summer.
don't deserve the breath I waste on them. There are powerful warriors in their ranks, but as a group they share no collective spine. They have no reason to fight. I
Embassy
do not
Hall.
enjoy this position, talking instead of fighting, speaking of the enemy instead of facing them, but I have a job to do, and I will do it.
Oh, well. Just forget I'm here.
I met with the Court of Summer just recently. Tarion was quite gracious, although he didn't grant any of my requests.
I
Templar
apologize,
Jorio.
but one of my station has many obligations to attend to. Please, excuse me.
Welcome to the embassy, young one. I am Scholar Icob of the Domus Politica. What brings you to my chamber? Of course. It's one simple service I can provide. Perhaps with time and effort, you will one day reside with us here in the embassy. We
Not
all must
interested.
consider our choices, until we speak again.
Embassy Hall.
I have no love for the other races here, if that's what you're asking. The Varani are coarse and brutal, while the Alpha are scheming and treacherous. The Allmain, well, they don't leave much of an impression, if I must be honest. I'll forgive them for their blandness. After all, they are so young.
Faye.
There's much to be gained from an alliance with the Summer Court, although I can't say I enjoy working with Faye directly. They're too set in their ways, too rigid. They've already grown and changed. The Tuatha themselves are a new breed of creature. A fascinating amalgam that should be explored.
Gnomes and Issa.
We have a unique interest in the Fae, but I cannot explain further. I will say this. Their supposed immortality poses a problem to all mortals. The scholars in Odessa have a keen interest in gaining High King Titarian's trust and cooperation. There's so much to learn from him.
High King
A
Titarian.
flighty creature. During my audience with the king, he forgot my name not once, but twice. It was insulting. But did he notice? Never.
Scholar Icon.
I've had a long career as an ambassador with the Domus Politica, and as a clerk in the Grand Bursas. But the real work will be done out here, in the wider world.
Tuatha.
We find them endlessly fascinating, in their ambition, in their magic, and in their disregard for the natural order. We could learn much from such creatures. Goodbye.
That's not really the attitude I'd hoped for with them. Let me fade from them. Focus on your book. Ambassador Mandolf.
Let me guess. You're here to buy a title. No? A bribe, is that what you want? Listen to me. I'm no one's plaything. I apologize. Forgive me. Sometimes the work in this place is too much. I thought Issa would be different, but it's just another nest of snakes.
Alfar and Issa.
I don't believe the Fae see the Losselfar and Dokulfar as separate groups. They tend to view the world in strict generalities, along bloodlines and origins. Sometimes working alongside the Dokulfar is difficult, but we have an arrangement. They adhere to their goals and methods, and we adhere to ours.
Ambassador Mandolf.
You think I want to be here, stuck in this giant vegetable? Never. My mother volunteered me for this position, and I had no choice. I have a young soldier back home who waits for me. But can I be with him before he sails? No, I have to administer to the Fae.
Crystal War.
The war is the only reason I'm not still resisting my appointment. Something must be done. You know it as well as I do. The Fae must help. Who knows our enemy better?
Embassy Hall.
Do yourself this one favor and leave this place as quickly as you came. It's a den of deceit and malice. You don't want friends like these.
I buy a title?
I understand. Well, I can offer you the traditional alpha titles that are available at the embassy.
Dark Hunter, Muse of Fate, Master Mystic. I'm
That's
not
fine. If you
interested.
change your mind, please do come back. Farewell.
If this were my city, I'd want to hide it too. If the Guardians ever fell, I cringe to think of the outcome.
I'm amazed that worked.
Then we must do what needs to be done.
Perhaps we must finally swallow our dignity and draw our swords. Quiet. We must not discuss this further in the open. You must be the special messenger Tatarian's expecting. Trust me, the rest of us have heard plenty about it. Erwin can't keep his big mouth shut. I am Methani Keen, Dokalfar ambassador to the Summer Court Fae. I'm sorry. This is a difficult position sometimes.
Court of Summer.
They are a council of Fae nobles that advise the High King in matters of politics. Not that they even understand what that means. To them, politics is just a game. Well, more of a game than usual. You understand my meaning.
Belltown.
This is where the Fae hide us to keep us out of sight. I used to take offense, but I got over it. I wouldn't want to live near them. Strange things, the Fae.
Gardens of Issa.
Issa is fine, and the Fae are tolerable, but many believe they should do more to support the war effort. It's unjust to live in peace while the rest of the world burns.
High King Tatarian.
I've met with him
Saying
several
Tatarian.
times. I'll admit, he radiates a certain presence, but I'm less interested in charisma than I am in leadership.
Trellis.
Not everyone is welcome up there. It's where the court of summer nobles spend their time reminding themselves of past glories. I'd avoid it.
Why is it difficult?
Something is about to happen, and it must be stopped. But that is all I can say. This is neither the time nor the place. If you're interested in hearing my story, meet me in the worship circle after dark, near the gates. I will wait for you there.
Tell me what's happening.
This is not the place. I will meet you in the time and place I specified. Goodbye.
Can't even talk to little dude.
Have a nice day.
Yes, I should go with one of the Alphard titles.
You are welcome in the Alpha wing of the embassy anytime you need assistance. I understand. Well, I can offer you the traditional. This one is
Dark
worn by
Hunter.
our most secretive scouts and agents. It is a good choice. I proclaim you the Dark Hunter. Farewell.
Welcome to the embassy. You will see that every race has a representative.
I know, it sounds corny as fuck. However, it's also accurate for what I'm doing. And I mean, it's even more accurate since I know my character's actual backstory, for the most part.
I hope
Britt
you're here about
Codkin.
the job. Demand is higher than ever. I'm just too busy to deal with anything else.
Good copy.
Sure. You want to know about me? It's understandable. You want to know who you're going into business with. A wise move. Very wise. My mother was a merchant in Rathir, and I learned the trade at her side. I took the apprenticeship with Gwenna Hand mostly to get me into Issa. Now I'm on my own. What do I know of Fey politics? I didn't even know they had a city until Gwen and I were allowed in. All I know is that there's opportunity here, thanks to the war.
Crystal War.
I can sum up the war in one word. Folly. It is folly. You will see. Everyone will see. You think I like being confined to this cage? Think again. And after all we've done for them in this war, ungrateful creatures.
Gardens of Issa.
It's safe, that's for sure. At least for the time being. I don't quite understand the Fae, but they definitely know how to keep a city quiet. She's the general merchant in the United Merchants delegation down the road. We've been friends for years now, I believe. A good, honest one, that Gwenna.
United Merchants delegation.
Not just anyone can enter the secret city of the Fae. Oh no. You need an ambassador's endorsement and written authorization, and that's just to be in the lottery. Those in the United Merchants are the lucky ones. Of course, once you see how much gold they actually make in Issa, you will no longer envy them.
What are you doing?
Making a fortune is what? These visitors come with obscene amounts of gold or treasure. They don't mind parting with it. My plan was brilliant. I created a blade. Fey blade, of course, that makes them authentic, something all of them had to have. That's all they care about anyway. Fey souvenirs. I called it the Honor brand. Truth be told, it's dull as a stick, but it's easy to make. Listen, if you can find the parts and make them, I'll pay good money.
I could use some gold.
Fabulous, fabulous! You know a good deal when you see it. There aren't enough people like you in Issa. The Fae don't even use money. Can you imagine? Once you start forging the honor brands, bring them to me and I'll provide you with just compensation. There should be plenty of parts around the city. For creatures with no interest in possessions, they sure know how to collect a fair amount of junk. Bring me something nice.
Be warned, there is a peace edict in the Gardens of Issa. No disturbing of
May Lyria touch you.
Well, I think that's going to be all for today. So, till next time, guys. Thanks for watching, and, later.